Catching the rays over here. Hello, stranger. I know the lighting's really dodgy here, but I haven't done a YouTube video in such a long time that if I don't do this now, it ain't gonna happen. So this is what's happening. I haven't seen you for quite some time now. The last time I did a video was a couple of months back, probably, actually. And since then, I'm now blonde. And life has changed quite a bit because, for those of you, I never really got into the topic of it before then, but basically I trained as a musical theatre performer. And I was very lucky, like I actually performed and I travelled with that job, and I was meant to go off and do a contract very, very recently. And I decided that actually my heart wasn't in it anymore and I wanted to take a bit of a break. So I'm currently in an era of my life where I'm sort of finding my feet a little bit. I think I needed a little moment just to... There is a spider and it's crawling. Hey, hun. Don't know what to do with you. 1 second. So yeah, like I was saying, I trained as a musical theatre performer, went off and did that for a couple of years. COVID happened, still carried on with that dream, then went back and did it again. And recently I felt like I feel like it wasn't really serving me anymore. I feel like the lifestyle of being a performer, the kind of chaotic nature of it, and having to fit into kind of this industry just wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. So I decided to say goodbye and try different things. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've yet to still find my feet. I'm still very much in a very chaotic space, but things are getting there. But there's been a lot of shifts since I last seen you. I've started a new job in retail just to kind of keep me ticking over. I'm currently working 3 jobs at the moment because I teach performing arts as well as doing the retail job. And I'm also working at a radio station now doing a show as a presenter, which is really, really fun. I'm learning the magic of radio and I've loved it. But yeah, it's been very, very chaotic, hence why there's been no videos. But do not fear, because I'm back. I want to continue this, I want to keep going with it. And actually I think this is probably a really good time to start this because I feel like at the moment my life could go in any direction. Like, I'm all over the place, and I actually think doing a YouTube channel at this point will be very interesting to look back on in the future. I have been very, very busy recently. I've just been chaotic. I've been running around left, right and centre, and when I'm not working, I'm doing the radio, and if I'm not doing the radio, I'm working, and if I'm not working, I'm trying to have some sort of a social life. But it's okay. We're moving and we're grooving. But today is like my first day off where I've had nothing planned, and I've done that intentionally because I feel like I'm gonna burn myself out. So today, I have a bit of a rest day. I'm gonna do some courses on LinkedIn because, you know, when you're a bit lost, it's a good idea to learn something new. So I'm doing some courses on LinkedIn. For those of you who don't know, by the way, if you've got a LinkedIn premium membership, there's a whole like LinkedIn learning section. They have a course pretty much for everything, and they are so good. And once you've done the course, right, you get a certificate and it goes onto your LinkedIn. So if you're looking for a job, like, you've got certificates. Do you know what I mean? It's quite a good little thing. So I definitely highly recommend that. LinkedIn Learning it's called, if you've got the premium membership. So I've been doing that today, which has been really, really interesting. And yeah, I've had a bit of a chill one really. I had ice cream for lunch. Love that for me. I'm gonna have a little bit of a chill one today, get back on track, get back to myself, and just do a video to get it up there so I can start building some kind of routine with this YouTube thing, because I really do want to keep going at it, and I think it'd be great to build a lovely community of people and have it to look back on. So yeah, join me whilst I have a little day of resetting myself back to normal. Hope you enjoy it, babes. One thing about me being chaotically crazy at the moment means that my life is all over the place. I'm not going to show you my washing over there because you might actually just never come back here again. But this is currently my work table, well, my dressing table. All craziness on here. I've got a silver spray can actually, which is what I did originally for like a little video that I was going to do. Sprayed it on my hair and actually loved it so much that I went blonde. I am trying to go like a silver, to be fair. This is actually quite further along in the process because I wanted to go like silvery thing. So I bleached it all over and then the dark roots would come underneath. But basically I did it twice. And I think what happened was I did highlights first because I was a bit scared of like, I don't know, of like going blonde or going lighter. So I wanted to see what it looked like. and then I realised I wanted to go all over, but then obviously now I've got bits that are like lighter than others. So if I use a lot of silver shampoo on it, I end up with like really light bits here and like really, I don't know, it's just a bit of a mismatch. Like giving a bit of a two-tone colour thing, or three-tone now that the roots are showing. So that is the ultimate plan at some point. But yeah, I've got this. This is actually, I don't use this anymore because I've gone animal cruelty free when it comes to products. We've got a little Glow For It bag here. Glow For It is a really lovely company that do like lip oils, they do eyelash serums, they do eyebrow serums, and that actually really helped a boy out because I got really impatient. I don't know if you can see. I got really impatient with waiting for my eyebrow lady that I ended up like plucking this and I ended up with like a heel start for an eyebrow. Love that. Got my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Got my crystals, my candles. It's absolutely a hot mess. And this is like a lip plumper because I haven't had time to get my lips plumped. This is my Sage spray. Got it from Miami, from House of Tuition. It is a US company. They do crystals. They also do like body washes and body scrubs that are infused with crystals, which I absolutely love. Love it, love it, love it. Obviously, I live in the UK now, so I can't get that. But this was the Sage spray bottle I got because I love sage in the space. You know, protecting the energies. But yeah, it's kind of a big thing to do, like to waft it around and I don't know. So this is an easy way of doing it quickly. I need to get it done ASAP if I'm feeling a bit funky. It's chaotic. Might clean this up in a bit actually. I'm gonna clean it up right now, I think. Let's get it done. And finished. So yeah, it's all neatened up. Got rid of the L'Oreal. Got my crystals here, by the way. Got a candle or two ready for my favourite seasons. And we are clear. Do you know what? The act of actually just clearing that up has made me feel a lot better. I can't lie to you. Already starting to feel like I'm resetting back to myself. And the other thing I should actually sort out is my like wardrobe. But the thing is though with this, as much as I want to keep it tidy or sort it out, it's a bit like, well, we're in a very weird transitionary period at the moment in England. We're going from summer to my favourite season, which is autumn. But it's like hot and then it's cold and it's wet. So I don't really know what I need to wear. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone else have that problem? If you do, what do you do to combat your wardrobe situation? Because this triggers me and I need to sort it out, but there's no point me like flat packing any of this stuff if I'm gonna need it. Do you know what I mean? I've not moved in the past 20 minutes. I've been on my Instagram, on my TikTok. I've just been scrolling, mindlessly scrolling. And this is like one of my only days off this week, so I want to make sure I'm being productive. So I'm going to go and do a little bit of my course on LinkedIn. You know, knowledge is power, all of that jazz. I'm going to show you a pretty amazing hack to get stuff done. If you're like me and you're a sucker for like falling into the social media hole, this could be for you. So basically there's this app called Opal. All I've got to do is press start block session and then I literally go into how long do I want to do for? Let's say I'm going to do it for, let's get a good solid hour's worth of work done, shall we? I literally press confirm. I've already got my apps set up. These are my sleep depriver apps, so sometimes when I'm in bed, like these apps will make me stay up all night, which we don't want to do anymore. That is so 2022. And then I start session, I'm in deep focus, start the session, and basically, if you can see, but like, I can't go on these apps, they're blocked. I press it, press Instagram. I'm blocked, can't go on it for another hour. Also, just to confirm how busy I've actually been, these are my glasses at the moment. I have the arm literally here, I haven't had time to go to the opticians and get that sorted. So, for now, I'm pulling off this little look. Cute, huh? So I just finished the course, and like I said, it's really cool because basically LinkedIn Learning means that you can go and do like a myriad of courses. Like there's so many topics. Honestly, I urge you to look at it because there's a catalogue of things for you to do. But I just did a course on social media marketing, on TikTok and like Reels, and studying how like it all works, the metrics, the algorithms. Really helpful, really useful. I've completed it. So I've completed it, and it actually is assigned now to my LinkedIn profile, which is really, really cool. So if I ever go for anything like that or any sort of job in that sort of space, then at least I've got something to talk about. So yeah, I'm kind of doing it at the moment because, like I said, I'm in a bit of a crossroads at the moment in my life. I'm kind of being receptive and open to all the possibilities. So just trying to learn as much as I possibly can, and just, I mean, I pay for the monthly subscription anyways. It makes sense for me to like use all of the platform. So I've got another course lined up, which I'm going to do again on probably more social media marketing stuff. But then, I don't know, might try something a little bit different. Just open my mind, you know? Jack of all trades. And I've also got 3 minutes spare left on my app blocker. So yeah, really handy that I did that. Kept me focused and made sure I wasn't just wasting my life. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I've not done much since we last spoke. I went downstairs after finishing my course, and then I just read my book, which was The Diary of a CEO from Stephen Bartlett, which is really good, by the way. Highly recommend. I'm also actually reading another book. Reading this one called The Charm Offensive from Alison Cochrane. Got that yesterday and started reading it. Really enjoy, actually. But I do that quite a lot. I have like a fictional book and a non-fictional book for different reasons. I find that if I read self-help books or like non-fictional books before bed, my brain gets a bit more stimulated, so I find it harder to sleep, whereas reading something like this means I can kind of lull myself off. So read that later. But yeah, apart from that, I've not done anything. I was going to go to the sauna and steam room at the gym, but I probably still could go. But I'm not feeling it. Tomorrow I just feel very, very tired. I'm really, really tired. I think probably borderline burnt out. So I think I might take it easy. Gonna have some dinner and then I'm just gonna chill, read, put some candles on, have an early night, I think. But I'm in like a weird, I feel like I'm in a bit of a weird headspace at the moment. Not in a bad way, but basically I'm working 3 jobs. I'm working 3 jobs. Why are you working 3 jobs? I'm working 3 jobs because kind of all I've ever known in the respects of, so when I trained as a musical theatre performer, I obviously had to keep flexible then for like auditions or like recalls or meetings or whatever. So I've always sort of maintained having more than one job that were smaller contracts that didn't rely on me to be there all the time. Kind of just make it easy. But now I've taken a step back from the industry, I feel like I'm in a weird place in my life where I'm like, well, I could just do a full-time job. But the reason why I've sort of like held fire on that one a little bit, like didn't jump into that, was because I'm not the sort of person that's wired to do a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday in something that they don't find interesting. I've never done it. So I know that if I do that, it's going to be a shock to the system. And B, I've also stepped back from musical theatre to follow my passion of becoming a presenter, which is why I'm working at the radio station. So I kind of have remained flexible for that, I guess. But then I've realised that actually I don't necessarily need to be as flexible as I was before, because actually that's a little bit different. Because my hours are so varied, so like I'll do a morning shift or do an afternoon shift or even like a late afternoon shift. I teach in the evenings, teach at the weekend, and I do the radio in between that, and then try and maintain a social life. I feel like so much is going on, whereas if I have like more of a Monday to Friday, so would have my weekend, Saturday and Sunday days together, plus my evenings off. So, I don't know, I've got lots to think about, and it's also like think about what would I do. Hence why I was doing some of the LinkedIn stuff today. Like I find a creative job would be what's right for me. So social media, marketing, that side of things I would absolutely love, and working for a company and doing that like in-house. But also even like PR would be quite cool, or like working as an agent, a talent assistant. I don't know. I want a job that I think I can learn a lot in that role, or learn a lot about a particular industry that is going to help me in my overall dream, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where my head's at the moment. So quite a few life changes at the moment that are occurring, and I will go into that in more detail. I think as well, like it's looking like I might potentially move from where I live. So many variables at the moment, my brain's like I can't really think about what's right for me, but take it day by day is all that matters. You know? So yeah, anyway, in terms of tonight, I think I'm kind of spent. I'm done now. My brain is like finished. So I'm gonna just chill, gonna read my book, gonna have some dinner, might even pop on a sitcom in bed, because I love a good old sitcom. It just means I can fall asleep quite easily to that. And then, yeah, early night I think, and just call it a day. That's it, pretty much finished the day. I'm just in bed. I've been reading a book, which has been good. I've been reading The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane. I have to say it's quite a good little read actually. I started it yesterday, but it's a queer romance novel set around a reality TV show. Quite enjoying that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So today's been pretty boring, to be fair, like not the most exciting of vlogs. My first day off in a really long time, so I feel like I utilised it well. I rested up, I had a bit of a chill, and it gave me a chance to reflect. I think one thing I need to, I don't know, I feel like I'm not myself at the moment, in like not a bad way either, like it's not a negative thing, but like I said, I just feel like I'm at a crossroads. Might even do another LinkedIn course or start one, because why not? Yeah, just take it day by day. Take care, and I shall see you soon. Bye guys.